Hey, appreciate you joining us today. Today we are going to react to Tucker Carlson's announcement. Apparently he's got a new show coming to Twitter, so we're going to check out what he has to say in his announcement video.
Yeah. Tucker Carlson recently fired. Text messages coming out. He's a fraud.
Just before we watch.
Just go ahead and just
going in.
This man is, he's ridiculous. I don't understand how people even listen to him and don't understand why he got fired. But he has an announcement. I'm willing to listen because this is what we do. But again, we're gonna listen to puncher, very punchable face Tucker Carlson.
It looked like he's a serial killer in this.
Like I don't. He's just.
And whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever. You know what
let's
I'm
get
saying?
it. Let's see what he has.
Let's see what he got to say. I'm TK, aka the Destroyer Conviction. This is Darius, aka the Mirror, and this is Mind the Gap. You know what I mean?
Appreciate the introduction.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's get into it.
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. You often hear people say the news is full of lies.
Good production.
But most of the time, that's not exactly right. Much of what you see on television or read the New York Times is in fact true in the literal sense. It could pass one of the media's own fact checks. Lawyers would be willing to sign off on it. In fact, they may have. But that doesn't make it true. It's not true. At the most basic level, the news you consume is a lie of the stealthiest and most insidious kind. Facts have been withheld on purpose, along with proportion and perspective. You are being manipulated. What's it like to work in a system like that? After more than 30 years in the middle of it, we could tell you stories.
Okay.
The best you can hope for in the news business at this point is the freedom to tell the fullest truth that you can. But there are always limits. And you know that if you bump up against those limits often enough, you will be fired for it. That's not a guess, it's guaranteed. Twitter has long served as the place where our national conversation incubates and develops. Twitter is not a partisan site. Everybody's allowed here, and we think that's a good thing. And yet, for the most part, the news that you see analyzed on Twitter comes from media organizations that are themselves thinly disguised propaganda outlets. You see it on cable news, you talk about it on Twitter. Starting soon, we'll be bringing a new version of the show we've been doing for the last 6.5 years to Twitter. We'll be bringing some other things too, which we'll tell you about. But for now, we're just grateful to be here. Free speech is the main right that you have. Without it, you have no others. See you soon.
All right, so before we jump into this, I'll let y'all know we're probably gonna edit that down, so you probably won't see us react to that whole video. But it was a painful sit through.
He's ridiculous, right? Like, can we just admit that as this man is ridiculous?
I mean, I agree with you.
Okay,
but my main problem with that is I don't like the way he's trying to position himself as like a reliable source now that he's left Fox News.
I'm gonna cut in right there. His whole talking point of everything that he said, most of everything that he said, the criticisms that he has about these other news sources, was about himself. I feel like
it was
when he says lies, and I hope you put that. Well, we gonna edit this part in.
Well, I guess I would ask myself, like, I mean, I lie. If I'm really cornered or something, I lie. I really try not to. I try never to lie on TV. I just don't, I don't like lying. I certainly do it, out of weakness or whatever.
He says himself, sometimes I lie. I don't like to lie, but sometimes I do. When I'm cornered, I will lie.
Or something. I think the something is important.
That's a good point.
Because he'll just lie,
that's what I'm saying.
He does it. My issue with he was a willing participant for years in the propaganda machine that is Fox News. When you talk about lying, when you talk about misleading facts, when you talk about not telling the whole truth, he was a willing participant in that. And now all of a sudden he thinks because he got fired, he wants to position himself as a person or the arbiter of truth. Like once he goes to Twitter, and all of a sudden he's gonna be a reliable source of information.
Also, with what you're saying, it's not stuff that you're saying just because you feel like saying because you disagree with them. Mm-hmm. It came out in the defamation lawsuit against Dominion.
Yeah.
It came out his true text message on TV. He's saying Trump is this, on Trump is that. In his text message, it's saying that I hate this guy. This got us bad for this, that, and the third.
Which is
and then when somebody tells the truth in your own company, who says, "Hey, there is no evidence of none of this stuff is happening," you said we need to fire this person because this person is messing up our stock prices.
Facts.
Which lets me know it's all about the money.
Yeah.
And he's the one, Tucker Carlson. He's the one in those text messages, in those lawsuit files, said that.
Yeah. Facts.
And now he's trying to sit here and say,
"Oh, I'm gonna be
the arbiter
of truth." Like, you can trust me.
Like, come on, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you just clearly show you it's about the money.
Come on, dog.
Like,
and we gonna show y'all that too, man.
Like, even like, I can't trust. He doesn't even stand up for himself. That man said he called Trump demonic, and he said what did he say? He said he was a demonic force and a destroyer, and I hate him passionately. Steady bigging him up every night on TV. Even
did an interview with the man.
It's one like what our homeboys say. It's okay to lie to me, but don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You okay with lying to yourself? How am I gonna trust you to tell me the truth?
Bro, that's the problem, bro. Like, I don't understand.
Call Sidney Powell crazy, but out here steady pushing that stolen election agenda. Didn't believe it. Didn't believe in himself.
Didn't believe in himself, but had people on every night.
And the thing is, they're not listed as a news show. They're an entertainment show. You can talk about whatever you want.
Also, I'm glad you brought that up.
You can talk about whatever you want.
Also, please add this part in too, if you don't mind. When he got sued for misrepresenting information, his lawyer, the defense that he had, said something of the nature of no reasonable person would listen to Tucker Carlson and believe what he was saying.
As a defense for his client.
For his client.
Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, G.
Come on now.
Like, I don't get this. That's why that was hard for us to watch, because we see that stuff. And also, do we figure out why he going to Twitter? Because if you go anybody, he got a non-compete
he does.
clause. If you go anywhere else, you don't get this money.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
If he cared about the truth, he just go to a billionaire. He gonna do his max.
Come on, man.
But he want to keep that $25 million.
Why? Because he's compromised. That's compromise, right?
Yeah.
You got mad at later because the stock price was going down.
Yeah.
That's compromise. That's money being compromised in your decision to tell us the truth.
Facts.
I don't understand how people follow this. I understand how people are ignorant. And then not only they ignorant, they dumb. Because once you figure out that he did these things and said these things and you still follow him, what are you gonna do now? Like, he got fired for speaking the truth. He got fired because he was costing. He was one of the people costing people money.
And even he think that because he's suing Fox because he think his firing was a part of the settlement with Dominion. Yeah, I saw that in some comments. I saw y'all trying to defend him in some comments.
He said it was
even Tucker Carlson agreed with me. So how you feel about that?
He was also saying, like, that was leaking his information. I was like, that's messed up.
They're trying to make him look bad so he couldn't go to another place.
I get that.
Yeah.
If they trying to make you look bad and you've been riding for them, you expect them to ride for you. I get that. Whatever. I get that, Tuck.
Yeah.
I get that, Tuck.
You know
what I'm saying? They gonna do you like that after over 30 years in the business?
Yeah. Not your boy.
Not your boy, but let's not
not
act like
TC. Not your boy.
Not TC, but don't let's not act like, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Bowtie back in the day, you know what I'm saying, they get fired for like 3 other news networks. Come on, man.
He was riding for whatever network was hiring.
Yeah.
He flip-flopping. And what really bugs me is that now that he's really trying to position himself as a truth sayer, that he's like saying, but he also said, now we're going to bring you the same news program we've been giving you, but to Twitter. Like, so you going to give me the same shit?
You give me the same, but for me, now, I'm a little more interested in watching that because now he got different freedoms.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he's under the guidelines of Twitter. That's what makes it a little different. Because if you go against those rules, according to Elon Musk, according to the post he put out, you know what I'm saying? He said, he's under the same guidelines as everybody else.
We'll see.
Now, how true that is, I don't know. But I ain't gonna be on everybody else like, how liberals are. They're gonna jump on the boat. Well, Elon Musk gonna let it happen, of course, because Carlson can make an account.
Yeah.
Why can't
he already got an account.
You know why is it wrong for him to have an account?
Well, I am interested because we might have to start doing this. They just letting long form videos on Twitter now?
Yeah,
Or do you got to?
Yeah, I seen that. They said, because I don't know if did you read what Elon said?
I ain't read that one.
Oh yeah. We gotta put this in here too. Like, he said now people are they working on people being able to get ad revenue on that.
Yeah.
Now. So I was like, oh yeah, we gotta get on that.
You
You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
Hey, follow us on
Coming
Twitter.
coming soon on Twitter.
PODMTG.
You know what I'm saying?
We already on that, but we don't use it.
Well, we own that, but we're gonna start putting these
really
videos
use
and
it that
stuff
much.
on there. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put you on something.
Yeah.
Follow us. Subscribe, baby.
But
I was just thinking that shit, man. I don't like that. I don't like how he just conducts himself with stuff like that.
And nobody calls him out on it. Man,
I mean, plenty of people call him out, but just nobody on his side.
Yeah, nobody that should be listening.
Everybody acting like this. This is an attack.
Fox News. Like we say all the time, man. Fox News is constantly contradicting themselves. 1 minute they saying this, then the others, something similar happens, and they saying the exact opposite because it benefits them.
I will say this about Fox News. It's not all of Fox News. A lot of times, when we see these things that are like ridiculous, it's because it's coming from the people at the top. Now, the people at the bottom, they say ridiculous, but Fox News do have reasonable journalists and reasonable like anchors there.
Yeah,
to a certain degree.
The day-to-day, more so the local Fox News people.
No, that's something on the big one. I enjoy. I enjoy like, what's the old girl with the glasses? The one I be telling, they be verbally jumping her ass.
Oh, you talking about they want to be in the 5 and she
be in the 5. She be trying to like really tell it, like, hey man, this is what's going on. They be like verbally like, nah, don't be you saying this, you saying so it's some people there.
Yeah, I give them that.
Yeah, and there's some other people like one dude. He did the coverage of the Dominion case, like like maybe like it was in March. It was like a few weeks before they actually had to go to trial. He kind of like talked about it. I mean, he's on Fox News, so he's gonna be a little biased, but he covered it. He was the only one that I remember covering. But
they just need bigger voices. If you got a Tucker Carlson on your network,
you don't hear nobody.
You need a Rachel Maddow in another primetime spot right after.
Just ass ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, if you got Tucker Carlson, Sean Hannity, and then the other goofy chick. I don't know her name.
Laura Ingraham.
Yeah,
the Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity. Yeah. If you got those three, you know what I'm saying, then it's hard to hear the reasonable people because they so extreme. So, in my opinion, ridiculous. So yeah, bro. Like this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like he's acting like we don't know. Well, some of y'all don't. Millions of people don't.
Yeah.
Millions of people don't know those text messages that came out. Millions of people don't even know about the
believe
case. Or believe that it was him, even though it came out. They got sued. They did a settlement. They lost $782 million, I think.
And he trying to sue Fox for releasing them.
And Fox News is suing also people. Some of the people that work with Tucker Carlson are suing them. And also, what is the other company?
That's about to sue Fox?
Yeah.
Smartmatic?
Smartmatic also suing them, saying they're going to pick up where Dominion left off at with the same text messages, with the same information.
We ain't settled.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't settled. We going to do what they did.
And we already know we can get a settlement out of it. We might as well.
We knew they was going to settle. And because they settled, we're going to use that to use against us. We use for us. So yeah, bro, it's just ridiculous, bro.
They might lose another co-host.
They might
be like, you gotta get rid of Sean Hannity if you want a settlement with us. Both of them. We want more than Dominion. We want Sean and Laura gone.
Well, they get blood out and the 5.
Yeah. You better promote Jesse Waters if you want to keep something afloat.
And I want the
5 bill? Ooh.
No, I want the 5.
Oh, they got it. All of them gotta go?
Except for the one glasses.
They gonna leave them naked.
Oh yes.
They gonna leave them naked.
So it's not really an attack on freedom of speech or like what he's saying when it's like these news networks. Of course, news networks do that. They do that. Mostly all of them do. They are biased.
Yeah.
They are biased towards, you know what I'm saying, whatever the ideology they behind. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Democrat or Republican or like
whatever.
Being liberal or like whatever it is, bro. They're gonna attach themselves to that and they're gonna find a way to make sure that side is right. I get that. But when you start lying.
Yeah. No matter what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
when you just reporting false information.
It's like what your mama used to say. It don't matter if they do it too. You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it.
Fact. You did it. Your friends jump off the bridge. You gonna jump off the bridge too?
You know what I'm saying? You chose to do it. I don't care who else doing it.
That's what I'm afraid of. He gonna try to frame that when I was there, I had to do this. I had to do
didn't.
That. But once you read them
he chose to
files,
do it. He was more than willing to get that paycheck to do.
You hate him. You did interview with him.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of that.
Yeah.
Please get her fired right now. The stock price is going down. What the stock price got to do with the truth?
With the truth.
Well, what's really
you should have been championing that woman if you cared. That might be the most damning piece like against this man
that's,
in this whole conversation.
yeah.
Because that really shows
Other
you
than
where
him
his
saying that I
allegiance
do
is.
lie sometimes.
Yeah.
Other than that, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog.
And his lawyer being like, no reasonable person.
No reasonable person.
Like, come on, man. If y'all try to defend this man after that, you a fool.
Let me ask you something. Let me tell y'all something, bro. If you listen to him, according to his lawyer, you're not reasonable. That's not my words. That's his lawyer word. Or whoever who was defending, or whoever said that to the judge. That you know reasonable person. So if you listen to him and you take him for what he said, you're not gonna be reasonable. Now, I don't want to be watching Tucker Carlson. He give me the same stuff that he gave me on Fox on Twitter. You out here talking about how people's balls need to be tanned on your show. You know what I'm saying? Talk about. I think he was talking about eating crickets on one thing or something weird.
M&M's.
Leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule. The other big change is that the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress. M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. They've won.
M&M's, like, come on, man.
Wasting good airtime.
And lying. Or not reporting accurate facts.
Yeah.
Like the stuff you was just saying. You having people on there that you know.
I think he's trying to do that angle where Trump did, where he got a lot of people on his side in like the first debate, where he was they asked him a question about tax loopholes and how the rich take advantage of tax. And Trump was like, yeah, they do it. And they was like, how do you know? Because I use
I
it.
benefit off of it.
And that made people go, oh.
That's what he might try to use, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was a part of it. Yeah, I did it. But you just said you was taking the same show. You taking the same show to Twitter.
Now, if he do that, like, I would like to see him, like, not on Twitter, like somewhere where he can really, like, if he was on True Social, where he can really talk, and they'd be like, nah, we're gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah, we're gonna let you rock.
I would like to see his. I would like to see his true colors and who he really want to pander to. That's what I would like. I think
he really a do boy though.
I don't think so.
I think he's a do boy, and I think he'll do whatever whoever paying him wants him to do.
I don't think so. I disagree with that. I disagree with that because how they, I think there was a report that came out that said like when he felt like he was bigger than Fox. So when a person feel like that, it's like you can pay me whatever, bro. You know, I because I'm here, you survive.
Okay.
So
as long as he
wasn't bringing in no according to them, he wasn't bringing in no ad revenue, so he wasn't really bringing no money anyway.
As long as he goes like a Steven Crowder route and he owns his own little entity, sure. But if he ever work under somebody, he gonna do what he told.
I don't think so, bro. I think Tugger is not that person.
He has been that person.
I think he does.
He gonna follow that playbook.
I don't think so.
He gonna follow that playbook. If he signs under somebody else, another network, he gonna play that playbook.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that. Yeah. I think he's his own person to where that's why because to be that ridiculous, you have to be, in my opinion. To be number one like he was, not Sean Hannity. That's a different discussion. I believe that so.
Yeah, you think he just I'm a team player.
Who?
Sean Hannity.
Yeah, for sure. I think that. My opinion on that is he's definitely a team player. Like he'll do. Now I think Sean Hannity is a dude. Tucker Carlson on the other hand, he's like James Harden wanting to be out of Houston.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all don't, I'm gonna get fat. Y'all gonna have to do something. Y'all not doing y'all best with me, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I think he's like an Ocho Cinco. Like, I won't out leave him alone. I think that's.
Well, I think that's true as long as he does his own thing. But I think if he signs under somebody else,
we'll see.
Either he gonna have something in there where he has a little bit more creative control, or he gonna be like, nah, this is the play. We need you to run with this.
I'm going to cop.
Yeah.
I'm going to cop some views. He gonna get some views from me. I'm gonna see. I'm like, let's see.
Oh,
what he's gonna do.
I mean, that's content, man.
I mean, of course,
we in there.
But he's entertaining nonetheless.
Yeah.
But for him to act like he ain't part of the problem. That he's
ridiculous.
That
like he didn't create this mess.
Yeah,
help facilitate this mess. That's why I find it.
I will say I appreciate he has not publicly said like though he is going against Fox, he's trying to sue him allegedly or whatever. He has not really attacked them or wrongfully said like, they fired me for freedom of speech or said they fired me for this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
everybody else saying was your Marjorie Taylor Greens, your
he doing this
Bowmans,
on the sly. I mean, he just went at him on the.
There's a sly thing.
Yeah, like these media. He put the Fox News was in that whole like the mainstream media doing this
but
and
he
that.
didn't say it, so I can
and
appreciate
then
that.
You know what I'm saying, people are being fired for it. Like he ain't saying it directly.
That's I appreciate that much though.
But
I can appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
He trash nonetheless.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Garbaggio, basura.
Yeah. That. All
yeah.
that. But you know what I'm saying?
But,
I do appreciate the idea that, he's taking it on the chin well.
Mm-hmm. As far as we know.
As far as we know.
Because I heard Fox News got that bag on them. That, all right, say something.
Oh, yeah, the boy. I heard about that, too.
Yeah, say something now.
They already been leaking his, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like, I don't want to be on, like, you think about it, like, he was on the phone talking about, I think it was like, what's my man that just got out of house arrest? You know the dude.
Steve Bannon?
No, the red pill dude. He was in Argentina or something. What was he at?
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about. His name Alex something.
Alex.
His name Alex. The bald-headed guy. He always talking about women ain't this, women ain't that. He just got arrested for trafficking or something.
Oh, you talking about
Andrew Tate.
Andrew
Not
Tate.
Alex,
yeah.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
He was on the phone with somebody. I think Andrew Tate's manager or somebody, and they wanted to like do an interview with him, but Tucker Carlson wanted him. It was like some type of dress code information, a situation, and he was like, "Well, we're not gonna do it on Fox Nation, which is I think Fox News like premium network or something. Where you have to pay for
subscription.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want to do that because nobody's watching on that.
Yeah,
that's you. That is you saying that you ain't messing with your companies. Like another source of income. That's you saying is like basically it's trash.
Yeah,
that's a fireable offense. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Not for somebody like Tucker Carlson, but for somebody on the lower level, you can get fired.
Yeah, you can get fired for that. Oh, you don't like what we do? Okay.
Yeah,
you ain't gotta be here.
They just leaking random tapes. Now some of them leaks, I was like, all right, this whatever. You know, this is like, come on now, this is regular human stuff. Of course we're gonna talk like this behind the scenes.
Yeah. Of
course I'm gonna be reckless with the lip. I ain't on camera.
Apparently he been real reckless.
But if them other, like, you know what I'm saying, like
them other things come out, it's gonna be a long day.
Them other text messages came out. We was like, white men don't fight like this, and they was talking about saying this is completely racist. I mean, it's a comment of racism, but it's like it's not enough for me to be like, oh, this guy's completely racist. I do think on some aspects he has racial bias on certain things, but like that's just my opinion. I don't know that for sure.
Yeah,
and that text message don't really.
Another thing, I can't get a bead on him. That's why I don't like it. I don't really know who he is as a person.
You know what I'm saying?
What
so
you stand for yourself.
Like I don't know what his. I agree.
On one hand, you saying this behind closed doors, but on us, you steady. This is what you promote. So I don't. I mean, that's where I'm at. I don't trust him. I don't trust him
either.
I don't trust him.
And I don't think y'all should.
All I trust him to be is wherever the money's coming from.
I'm gonna watch them Twitter.
Yeah,
we'll
see, man.
I just want to see how
unless he's trying to turn a new leaf. Like, look, man, look, I know what I did. Because in the beginning, he did seem like a genuine like.
He was searching for the truth.
Searching for a truth, you know what I'm saying? And then Jon Stewart tore his ass up.
Because it was videos of him, and I think he had his own, like, he tried to start his own news article type situation. I forgot what it was, but it was at one point where he was legitly trying to be a good journalist.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about certain things.
Because he come from money.
Yeah.
He already, his family wealthy.
Yeah.
He don't need the money. He's like he said himself, I don't even have to work if I want to.
Yeah.
But at some point.
Something happened. I don't know what happened, but it was at one point where he started to play the game instead of like really bump the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not how things should be played. And
we'll see, man. I mean, he be doing for 30. He 53. We don't know if he's stuck in his ways. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he 53.
Yeah,
he shouldn't be out like that.
Exactly. That's why I don't have much.
I thought dude was like 40.
Nah, that's why I don't have much stock in him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
that's crazy. But yeah. I will say that at one point it did look like he was like trying to be a legit person that trying to put trying to do the right thing. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that could have been a thing, a fake thing, but
I think he may have just got not so the money, but the attention, like the knowing he had a sway.
Because sway. Yeah.
Because I just saw something where they was like, I think you may have sent it to me where it was like he called a meeting with McCarthy. He was like, "Hey man,
Yeah,
I can get you the House seat or whatever." And then he kind of facilitated. I think he may have got.
That was the one that Kevin, he didn't take the meeting or whatever.
Yeah.
He ended up not taking the meeting.
And I think it may be like a power thing. Oh, I got influence.
Yeah, it could have been
influence
that.
now.
It could have been that.
Yeah, so
I don't know what it was, bro, but at one point it looked like he was being a legit journalist.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Anakin Skywalker went after that. I don't know who grabbed him and put him to the dark side.
Now we just looking for Luke.
Yeah.
Who gonna be the Luke at the network? Come out.
Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see. But that's all I got for that.
That's all I got, man. Let us know. Do you believe Tucker TC is a genuine person? Are you excited to see what he's bringing to Twitter?
And let us know, did you not know these things about him? And why didn't you know these things about him? Did you not look into him, or are you just a person that just listen to him and go with what he's saying? And for me, I would advise y'all, this is why we do the show, always do extra checks on the people you look up to or people that you listen to. Now, we are not perfect. Now, some things we are going to get wrong, and we appreciate that. Some of y'all try to tell us that we do some stuff wrong, but a lot of times y'all be messing up with that. But anyway, always look beyond the person that is showing you who they are on TV. And that's all I got.
That's all I got.
I'm TK, a.k.a. The Destroyer of Conviction. This is Darius, a.k.a. The Mirror. And this is MINDTHEGAP. I was waiting on you to say something after I did it.